There he is. Dang, no, what the? Oh yeah, hoorah, hoorah, crank him, yeah boy. Morning, kings and queens. Man, did you hear what I just called you? I said good morning, kings and queens. You know why? I call you that because you belong to royalty. You are the heirs of the most and the great. You are heirs to the most high God, man. That's something to give yourself a round of applause for, man. It's good to be in the army of the Lord, man. It's another day in the Lord's army. You know, today is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. It's good to hear from you guys again, man. It's been a little while, but like, you know, my schedule, man, I'm working hard, trying to work hard doing that, but this is my passion, I believe. And I believe that God, one day, I get up in the morning, the only thing that I'll be blessed to do is just to bless people and fish. That's my goal. That's what I want to do, man. But I hope everybody's been doing good, man. It's been constant right now, and I hope everybody's been staying prayed up, staying pushing hard, praying hard, and everything that you do. Like I said, if you're watching this video and you're still here, that means God has kept you and you are victorious no matter what the enemy has thrown at you, and that's something to give yourself a hand for. To God be the glory on that. But nonetheless, man, look, it is almost March. It's February, man. Getting ready to go for some crappie today. Okay, my partner's at work. But I came on out here, man. I said I got to get the guys some videos out because, you know, I know the guy, you guys have been looking for them. So I apologize. It's been a little while, but nonetheless, pre-spawn crappie. That's what we're going for today. Light tackle, nothing fancy, nothing expensive, nothing major. We're going to be targeting these crappie are going to begin to transition in their spawning phase, and they're going to start to head to shallow water as water tilts begin to rise up. Today, this whole week has been in the mid 70s, like sometimes even pushing 80s, man. It's crazy the weather right now, but nonetheless, I'm pretty sure it's getting these fish active, man. But without further ado, let's go to work. Let's go. All right, guys, we're getting the pedal out to my destination. So I'm gonna show you guys how I begin to mark fish, and I'm sorry about the sun if it's too bright. So the way I mark fish, this is a Navionics app. This is me right here, and I'm heading up the creek. Right here, I've got a pocket that's about 6.7 meters. I mean, you convert meters to feet, and that tell you about how deep it is. So what I'm gonna do as I'm heading up, I'm gonna travel up this creek here. This is a deep pocket. So I know during the winter time, these crappie are gonna stack up around that deep pocket there. So what I'm gonna do as the water begins to warm up, these fish are gonna transition towards the bank per se, and they're gonna hold, sorry, it went blank. Let me cut it back on. And they're gonna hold right here along the edge of this bend. I'm pretty sure, more than likely. So we're gonna target this area here. And like I said, this Navionics app, man, download it on your phone. It works good whether you're on a kayak or whether you're on a boat, whatever the case may be, it works good. And this is how I normally target the areas that I'm gonna fish. Like I said, I'm gonna fish here. And then there's also a little bend excuse me, there's also a little what I call a little Y. it opens up into another creek, so I'm going to work the mouth of that creek right there, because that's going to be a good place also that these crappie will begin to transition at. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try those areas, and I believe they're going to be productive. So the setup today is real simple. Like I said, this is the Dobyns Colt Series rod. This is the Panfish special, 6 foot, light fast. Good, has a lot of sensitivity to it, but still gives me that backbone that I need. I have no idea how that just broke like that, but either way, I got to go retie that. It was probably already weak, but nonetheless, this is the bait I'm going to be using today. This is a Z-Man. This is called the shad fry, and I'm going to be using this bait. It mimics a minnow, but man, this thing has a lot of action on the tail itself. Z-Man is really outdoing themselves. If you ask me, I'll take Z-Man over Gulp any given day, no matter what. That's just me though. But that's what we're going to be using today, man. And that's the first setup. That was my first setup. This is my second setup. This is a Diawa Revros fast action light rod. Real cool rod, man. I just picked this up from the new sports shop, man. I definitely love it. Topped off with a Revros LT 1000 series, hit up with 8-pound Power Pro Braid, and that's what I'm using. And I got it topped off with a 16th ounce Jig Head with the Garland chartreuse and white. 16th ounce. I love 16th ounce around this time of the season because it sinks slow, but it allows that bait to have maximum action. So that's my setup for today, and we're gonna go and see if we can't tear these guys up. All right, let's get to the spot. So guys, this wind is making it extremely hard to get to the fish like I want to. I got my anchor out, but it didn't hold. Well, it was holding position, but it was limiting me to where I can get to, and I wasn't able to get directly under these docks like I want to. So I took making a little sacrifice, and I'm gonna just come straight up to the dock, and I'm gonna just cast directly under it. The wind's coming from this way about 15 to 25 miles an hour. But man, it's making it very, very hard, man. One day I can go fishing. Wind is up. Go figure. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Good thing about a yak, it's quiet, and you can definitely maneuver like you need to. See if we can't get us a crappie from under here now. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, he smacked that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they're in here under these docks, which is a smaller one. Not keeping him, but they're definitely under this dock. Sometimes, guys, you just got to make the move, man. It's not always going to be convenient, so you got to make a call. Do I want to catch fish, or do I want to be convenient? So, you know, this is what you face when you're fishing. Like I said, the wind doesn't make it any easier. There he is. There he is. There he is. Okay, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Feels like a better fish anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely better fish. Hey big boy, how you doing? Good fish, good fish. Let's put him in the cooler. Oh man, the wind wants to blow. Well, I'm gonna have to hold position until he's full of eggs. She's full of eggs also. Like I said, there, if you look at the stomach, she's right around 10. She's full of eggs, getting ready to spawn. She's getting in that position, so you know. But the only spawn she gonna do right now is in grease. I call it grease spawn. Crank him. We're gonna keep trying, and there he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Okay, come on, big boy. Whoa, that's a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Now he may make it. He may go that 10 that I was telling you about. That's a bigger fish. So let's try not to spook him. He's right at 11 inches, so he'll go. He will go. So let's put him in the cooler. Let's try not to spook this area more than what we're doing, man. All right. Let's drop back down. I noticed that this water comes, this is right along a bend, the outside part of the bend. So there he is, there he is, there he is. Oh, got some weight on him. Oh man, that's a better fish too. All right, there we go. So they're holding in this particular area. Didn't take me long to get on them. Didn't take me long at all. I switched up and I'm gonna drop it straight down here. And the only thing I'm doing, I'm letting it go all the way to the bottom. Okay, once it hits the bottom, normally I work it small, subtle hits, taps, just like this. Oh, that's a hit. There he is. There he is, there he is, there he is. That's a better fish. Oh yeah, definitely a good fish. Better fish, all right. All right, I know he'll go. Let's see if we can't fill him up. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Mine broke. Nice one. Docks did okay. So this area here in particular is the runoff that runs into another creek. It forms a Y, and so right here in the mouth, normally crappie will stage up here also. So I'm gonna cast him, man. I'm gonna see what. I'm gonna see if we can't get us one right here. Let's see what happens. And I'm not gonna, you know, when I'm working a crappie jig, I normally don't let it sink all the way to the bottom per se. I let it sink depending on what water depth I'm at. If I'm at 10 foot, I let it sink about 5 feet and then begin to reel it in slowly. And every now and then, just a soft sort of twitch, 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 twitch. And these creeks, man, you definitely want to target any mouth that you see, any opening, because that's a perfect place for these crappie to stage up at. Perfect place. That's it right there. Right through to the boat, man. Right at the yak. That's a good one. That's a good one too. Oh yeah. So that's a nice one, man. Jesus. So guys, what I'm doing now, I'm trying a variety of baits. I'm trying a variety of baits. I'm trying a variety of lures to see which one produces the most. That one produced a decent size one here. That's a nice 10-inch crappie. Oh, put it in the cooler. So I switched up, still using a 16th ounce. I just switched up to a curly jig, green chartreuse and a pink head. And the curly tail, I'm trying to gauge exactly where they're at, if they're holding mid-range, or on the very, very bottom. This one hit on the fall. As I was reeling in slowly, I just let it fall completely to the bottom, and that's where the hit was. So they may be holding on the very bottom, which would be strange this time of the year. But that's not saying that they won't hold there, nonetheless. Yep, right at the boat, right. That's a good crappie. That's a good crappie. Like I told you guys, right at the mouth, man. Right at the mouth. That's what it's about. Right at the mouth. Right at the mouth. Good example. It's a good crappie right there. Right at the mouth of the creek, man. I'm telling you. Produces fish every time. Good crappie, guys. Female, full of roe, ready to lay them eggs. But right now, she's gonna lay the grease in my frying pan. Get in there. Let's try that Z-Man. Let's try Mr. Z-Man here. Let's see what it does. See how how it does. Oh, there he is. Good gracious. He whacked that. Now, I switched up to that Z-Man, and look how much of a difference it made. Immediately made a difference with the Z-Man. And maybe I might have threw it in his mouth, but that's not a big one, but still. By switching up to the Z-Man, that's the difference it made. Let's try it again. There he is. Oh man, dude. He almost came up and got it. Is that a crappie or a bass? Fights like a crappie. Bass. Yeah, definitely a bass. A little 1 pound, 2 pound bass maybe. Oh yeah. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it, buddy. God, that's a nice crappie. Jesus, that is a nice crappie though. My God, that's a nice crappie. I thought that was a bass. I thought that was a bass. My. I literally thought that was a bass. God, I thought that was a bass. Oh, I gotta get my pliers. I thought that was a bass, guys. Look at that bad boy there. That's a crappie. That's a crappie. That's what I'm talking about. That's a crappie. It's got to be another. There is no way it's just that one crappie over there, dude. No way. Excuse me. There he is. There he is. Right there. That's another nice crappie, I think. Yep, that's another nice crappie. That's another nice crappie, guys. Another nice crappie. Good. There he is, right there. Yep. Another nice one. Barely hooked, man. Barely hooked. Another slab city, though. We like those. Nice. Nice. Let's see if we can find us another one in here. So I decided to come into this pocket. This pocket ends itself. And what I mean is it stops down here towards the end. But I knew that it was a great holding spot for crappie to sit and dwell in during the pre-spawn because it ends and it's calm back here. It forms an eddy right there. He is. Jesus, there he is, guys. My goodness, man, dude, what are you serious? Cranky. See if we can pull this one up. Another horse daddy. Crank him. Yes, sirree. Bah. Another one. Boy, I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna eat good tonight, cuz. I don't know how many in this place, but guess what? We're gonna eat good tonight nonetheless. There he is. Daggone. What the? Oh yeah, hoorah. Crank him. Yeah, boy. Come on, off up, bike up and chill. Get her done. Oh man, here comes the guys with the he inhaled that thing. Sweet. Good sized bass. Oh yeah, he inhaled that. About a 1, maybe 2 pound bass. Appreciate it, my friend. Get out of here. Crank him. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket, buddy. Man. Oh, guys, look. Epic day. Had a great day, man. It was a lot of action. I can't complain. Definitely was an epic day, man. Felt good to be back on the water. Felt good to just be out in Mother Nature. The blessings that God has created and just being able to keep tight lines. Caught many crappie, man. We're gonna have some good eating, man. That's off gate. Caught many crappie, had tons of action. It was exactly what I would expect it to be. I caught when crappie are in, man, try a variety of baits so you can see what works and what doesn't. You know, I use the Z-Man. Z-Man worked pretty good. Of course, the Bobby Garland worked pretty good. Curly tails worked pretty good. Pretty much everything worked pretty good. You know, and for this time of the year. So it was an epic day, man. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna get these fish home. I'm gonna get home, man. Get cleaned up. Get me something to eat. As always, it's an honor. I'll leave everything in the description for what I used today. It was a great day. It was a great day as always, man. But nonetheless, man, look, you guys, look, let's get personal. Let's get close. Let's get personal right quick. You know what I mean? So you know, I want you guys to understand something, man. In this season, it's very, very hard. It's hard for all of us. I mean, it's not one person that hasn't said, oh, this life is easy. No, God never said that it was going to be easy. He said it was going to be worth it. And the thing is, it's hard for everybody. No matter what, it's hard, but we have to continue. We have to continue. Like life is hard. Like going to work is hard. Sometimes getting out of bed is hard. Exercising is hard. Anything worth keeping and going after is hard. Everything in life is hard. The key is you need to choose your hard, because there's nothing easy. Because are you going to choose hard that has no reward, or are you going to choose the hard that God will begin to bless you because you chose the road of hard that concerns him? You know, man, it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing, no matter what. You know, in this season, you know, we pray, and we believe God for so much. We believe God for so much, but sometimes it doesn't happen the way we ask. That does not mean that God did not hear your prayers. That means he's perfecting everything that concerneth you. Let me say that again. He's perfecting everything that concerns you. And you must let patience have its perfected work in this season. Because if God was to give you something, pay attention, if God was to give you something out of season, you have to be careful, because it may not be a blessing, it may be a burden if it comes in the wrong season. So you must let patience perfect itself concerning you, that you may be entire, and that when God does bless you in the right season, you'll never have to want another thing. That's the goodness of God. That's the God. You know, we serve a God that I was telling my wife, we serve a God that, man, look, we serve a God that no matter what happens, he's holding the sun together. He's holding the universe together. He's holding all things together until we can get it right. That's a blessing within itself. That no matter I mess up, but knowing that grace has covered my yesterday, my today, and my future. My God, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So guys, look, stay encouraged, stay prayed up, stay good. Hey, you know, Fish Kings, we're gonna keep lines tight, because in the world that we live in, you got to have some type of outlet. You know, God is the number one thing. Look, find something to do. I recommend go fishing. Man, it is hot. It is hot. But guys, nonetheless, Fish Kings, you know, we love you. Thank you for supporting and always checking out our videos, man. As always, stay prayed up and tight lines. Peace out.